on the grip, blow your asses out. In a street brawl, I strike men quicker than lightning. You seen what happened in my last fight, friend? I then. L's a clever threat, a lyricist who never sweat. Comparing yourself to me, it's like a bench to a Chevrolet. And clown rappers, I'm bound to slay. I'm saying hi to all the beauties from around the way. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I ain't rushing into nothing. Oh, I know you love. I gotta believe in who I'm trusting.
Now shit is so whack, nobody to that real hip hop. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. What? Now let me get up in it. Wait, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Don't repent it cause the end of this near. But don't panic, you can't function if you live in fear. Pay attention, you gotta listen to hear. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Put you on hold, get a specialist to walk you through. Quali, the flow captain, the foul, the slow rapping, I'm so cracking. You ain't heard, you should appear like closed captions. King of the bars, and I'm going hard pause. All my confidence comes from knowing God's laws. Banging on the system, fighting my kind of war. Loud as a whisper, quiet as a lion's roar. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. Now let me get up in it. For your spirit, so y'all hear me though. Get up, get into it and get involved. There's a little something that I wanna spit for y'all. Now let me get up in it. Wait. Get it now, get it fast, get it right, get it big, get it live, get it done, get it tight. But you don't really hear me though. I spit it clearly so it's live out your stereo. To your heart while it's beating in your chest. As you speaking to execs in the seat behind the desk. To your spirit, nothing weaker than the flesh. So while you try to keep it fresh, you getting deeper in the debt. Real hip-hop is missing from the shelf. Yup, that's what you felt when you listen to yourself. Only a few is making cuts, that's finished. So before you spend your hard-earned spinach.
What's up, taters? What's up? Hold on. I gotta do some cleaning up from last time. From our let me remove this. Remove you. And then we were somewhere else too, weren't we? Oh yeah, we were here. And let's remove you, right? Yeah. Gave you my love. Okay. Well, my ponytail sure look terrible. What the heck? My ponytail look all lopsided, doesn't it? Like, what's going on with my ponytail? It's time for me to take these braids out so my locks can show. Hold on, I'm not even listening. If you guys are talking to me, I'm sure not paying attention to you. Hold on, let me look at my chat. Hello, chat. What are you talking about today, lady? I am going to be taking questions from the chat as well as from the submitted questions that were sent to me. I am so happy to be here. Is Lion Blues here today? Oh, there you go. Lion Blues. Let me know if somebody donate through Streamlabs, so I can give them some props. I used your opening song for my classes before I teach it, and my students love it. Really? Because I have good taste in music, baby. So yeah, we have a question and answer. Who had fun Press 1 if you had a dandy of a time doing my impromptu live stream at 1 o'clock in the a.m. this past Wednesday. That was a hoot. Oh my God. This is when I'm glad I live in a house. You know what I'm saying? When I say a house, not a townhouse, not an apartment, I was so loud. We were having a ball, okay? I'm sure my neighbors across the street way over there heard me. We were having a ball in here, weren't we, Taters? Oh my God. Got my, see what I got, my strawberry, not strawberry, strawberry stevia. It is so delish. I actually loved it. I don't even have taste. Doing all this stevia, I have lost my taste for real sugar. That's a good thing, by the way. That's a good thing. Lewis, you was here. Oh yeah, you was here, Lewis. You was here. Yeah. I remember now. The dandiest of all damn time. I know. It was so great. Really? Stevia messes with your... No. See, you need to get the... Hold on. Let me do the sell pitch here. You need to get the flavored stevia. See, they got the strawberry, tropical fruit, and my favorite, which I buy all the time, the lemon twist. This right here. If you buy this one from Now Product, I'm gonna tell you something. This stuff is because regular stevia has an aftertaste to it. Just regular stevia, the unsweetened stevia has an aftertaste to it. This stevia right here, baby, and I got a whole bunch. Excuse me. I'm so sorry for talking white. A whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch. Look at my microphone. Did I have a towel over here? A whole bunch of chocolate stevia that I use in my smoothies. No, I don't drink Coca-Cola. I don't drink soda. I don't like soda. I think the only soda I could drink or like is ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's so delicious. That's so... Strawberry. Do you like the Zevia soda, which is sweetened? No, I don't. That's a good question. I hate that. I hate that soda. Ugh. And I don't know why. Because if I like stevia flavored, you would think I like that soda. I can't stand that soda. I like oh, by the way, guys, I was so wrong about the ginger. It's ginseng. It's the ginseng soda. Hold on, let me show you. Man, sometimes it's the ginseng soda. Orange ginseng soda. Here we go. Is this coming from the Caribbean? Ginseng Up. Sorry, it's called Ginseng Up. Ginseng Up soda. This is the soda that I'm talking about right here. They have, hold on, let me show y'all what I'm looking at. This right here. Y'all seen this? That's soda. But they got an orange kind. They have the orange flavor and they have a grape flavor. I don't like the grape flavor. I like the orange flavor. And yeah, I this is the one I was talking about. It is addicting. I love it. It's so expensive though. They always want the stuff that's good for you to be expensive. But you can get that nasty Coca-Cola for like 50 cents or something like that. So, no. That's going to be a no from me, dog, okay? That's going to be a big old no. So, anyway. It's so good to be here. And my internet is working. I guess that new modem worked, huh? So... as you all know, I am in the process of looking for a place to move to so I can finish my house. And there's a beautiful house, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. So it's 2 full baths and 1 half bath. 2-car garage. I'm not even going to tell you how much they want to rent this. But it's cheap. And an HOA, okay, an HOA with a security post. This house is too cheap. I was like, but I couldn't help myself. And I went over there to look at it. It's immaculate. And I asked the lady, I said, why are you guys, now first of all, that's too much of a house for me, okay? Plus, I's goes to get married, so there's no need for me to get used to no big old house like that. Anywho, you gotta, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress to you, you really gotta get in tune to your inner voice. It really helps you out. And something just didn't feel right. Now, I wasn't going to get the house. Let's be clear. I was not going to get the house. But I thought this is a perfect location, perfect environment, beautiful house. That rent is too cheap. So one of my besties I was talking to, right? And I was telling her, I said, girl, there's this beautiful house. And I told her all about it. And she said, have you Googled it? And I said, no, I mean, whenever you Google it, you know, saying the listing just show up. So I did Google it, right? And then it hit me. Hey, why don't you? Now I don't expect other people to do this. Why don't you go? Because, you know, police records are free. Did y'all know that? I mean, excuse me, they're not free. That was a lie. Police records are public. Did you guys know that? Somebody probably killed themselves. Damn it, Kyle! Why did you? Oh my God. Kyle, you are such a booger head. Anyway, yes, there was somebody killed. He killed his mama-in-law, his wife, and himself in that damn house. That's why that house is so. He killed his. I said that man was mad. Yeah, he spoiled it. No, the house is too big for me. I'm not gonna lie. The house is too big. That's just too much house. I'm not that would, honey, with my PTSD, with all that house, child, please. Somebody, no. Rent with option to buy. No, they're not even trying to sell it. But then again, I mean, I don't know. I never asked. No, no. Bambi dog, where you been, by the way? There's no way I would live in a house. I would live in it, but it was just too big. Hey, let me just say this. Y'all don't think some people been killed in this house? I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, I don't have no problem living in. I mean, you just get it. You just cleaning off the walls and get new carpet and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with it. The thing about it is that I'm a little offended. I'm a little offended that they're not real estate agents. They're property managers. I'm a little offended that the property manager did not tell me when I said, why is this house renting so cheap? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, why? And she didn't tell me. She was like, she told me some bull story about the owners, are out of town. They're living some other place and they don't like it when it's vacant. Knowing that when you move in there and you get to know the neighbors are going to eventually tell you. The neighbors will always tell you, some people died up in there. They have to tell you they only have to tell you by law if you're going to buy the house. That's what I learned. If you're going to buy the house, they have to tell you by law. If you're renting the house, they don't have to tell you. So that's that. Perfect start to a horror movie. Yeah, I really believe in this horror stuff. Yes, always ask the neighbors before buying any house. I think that would work, but I would have to send somebody else to go ask the neighbors, because then I end up being too judgmental on the neighbors. Okay. We wait for people to die in New York for nice apartments. I know, but Bambi, why are you still in New York? Dude, Bambi, I don't want you to dox yourself, but I hope you're not living in the area where they have now cut the homicide division in half due to a lot of police officers leaving the job. I saw that yesterday, where the NYPD are retiring early, and they're taking and they're not replacing them as fast as they are retiring them. I would not, and if you live in the city, you better stay inside. Even in broad daylight, dude. I heard it's like New York is just. That's just a shithole. So, bye, Kyle, with your spoiler ass. Get out! Get out! Tell him, Lewis. Okay. I don't know how. Lord of mercy, me in this ponytail. I may have to redo it again. I may have to redo my ponytail because it's bothering me and it looks so funny. Ah, fuck it. Fuck. Who cares? Oh, you live in the suburbs now. Still have an apartment in Clinton, Manhattan, and it's bad. Oh, I'm so happy, Bambi. You my Bambi baby. My talkative Bambi. I'm so glad you're in a it would really bother me if something happened to you in New York. Okay, so let me read some of these questions. And guys, if you have any questions, you can either at me. Let me show you how to at me. You can also I'm gonna start shilling more. Okay. So if you have a question, then you need to contact me by doing this. Do that, and I'll see it. Okay. And then Lion Blues will let me know. I got my hair in a ponytail. I was just whipping it in the mirror. You copycat of Reverdine. I can never do anything without your hating ass copying off of me. Damn, get your own style. Anyway. What was that about? Oh, I know what I was. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read. So if you guys got a question, ask. And you can also ask through Streamlabs as well as Super Chats. If you make a big donation, please do it through Streamlabs, please. Okay. I did. This one is a different thing. I did go over some of these questions, and I could tell there's about one or two I'm gonna need more information on. But let me read this first one here, and then guys, listen. Oh, where my chat at? Listen. If I give advice, you also can give advice, because they'll read the chat if they're not here as it is, and then you can give advice as well. But don't give stupid advice and trigger me, okay? Anybody from the hood, I don't know why you're in my chat, because I'm not here for you. Blue lives matter. Okay, so here we go. All right, this one is from Clara or Clara. I met a guy who I really like. Things are moving pretty fast, and our fourth date is coming up, and I don't know much about him, but I told him everything about me. Hold on, I gotta turn this music down on my ear. Whenever I try to ask questions, hold on, is that too loud for you guys too? No, it's not. That's just me. Sorry. Let me read that part again. Whenever I try to ask a question about him, he stayed vague and always bring it back to me. When I confront him about it, he says that my life and how I am and how I live is far more exciting than his. He also admits that he's been hurt. Man, when I read shit like this, I am so glad I'm an alpha. He also admits that he's been hurt by a woman who he gave his heart, mind, and secrets to. He wants to know more about me to make sure that I'm not like her. How do I help him trust me? Girl. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. All right. So let's start at the beginning. I met a guy who I really like. Things are moving pretty fast. And our fourth date is coming up. I want to know what you meant by things are moving pretty fast. I need, this is why I need you ladies to talk to me. I need you to call me. I need to ask these follow-up questions. I need to ask these follow-up questions, and you can't give it to me because you sent me an email. Okay, if any of you all would like to talk in the future, let me know. We could do that. We can even do it pre-recorded. Anyway, so I don't know what you mean by things are moving pretty fast and it's our 4th date. I know you ain't trying to have no sex, girl. Is that what she trying to do? Hold on. Is that what she mean by things are moving too fast? He's trying to get the yum yum. Look at these responses already. Yeah, he does sound sus, Chris. Sounds very sus. She bet. Thank you. Who are you people? She better not give him some cookies. That's what it sounds like. Like, now, hold on. Let me put emphasis on this. You all know that there's I don't care how fast you think it is. If he's not your best friend looking for marriage, the answer is no. Keep your legs closed, you horny heifers. All right, so I don't know much about him, but I told him everything about me. This is a big problem with women. Y'all talk so much. Yap, 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 yap. Let me tell you about this and yap, 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 yap. Let me tell you about this and oh, honey. And this one time in band camp when I was out by the bus, my friend and I, it's like you ladies love to hear the sound of your own voice. And I think he picked up on that on you quickly, Clara. He realized you like to talk and you like to talk about yourself. And this is an absolutely way of him learning about you to manipulate you, especially if you don't know anything about him. It's moving too fast. It's on the 4th date and you don't know anything about him. You don't know much about him. Girl, you need to go home, sit down, I swear. So your problem, we're going to talk about your problems and we're going to talk about your solutions. Your problem so far, I haven't gotten finished getting the rest of this. Your problem right now, you talk too much and you volunteer too much information. You have now given him the keys to, play with you, to rev you up, to turn you off, to everything. That you have to live. Women should leave a little mystery to men that they are dating in the beginning of a relationship. You in the beginning of the relationship, and this man probably know everything about your mama, your daddy, everything about your background, know what type of PhDs you got. If you happy, I'm just lying. I don't even know you went to school. But he probably know your blood type, everything about you, because you talk too much. Shut up. Keep things to yourself. Believe it or not, it is okay to not be so revealing. Don't get me wrong, there's some things that you should let them know, like what you're looking for. Okay? But I would love to talk to you to see all the stuff that you told him. Because I'm sure he probably asked you one question and then you just went, bah, 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 bah. Whenever I try to ask a question about him, he's very vague and always bring it back to me. Yeah, and you fall for it, don't you? Every time. You realize, like, you eating your spaghetti, you're like, I'm just talking so much about me. So, how's your parents? Are they still alive? And he's like, oh no, let's not talk about me. Oh, I just love to hear about your childhood stories. So, where was your favorite place to go when you was young? And you're like, oh my God. That's one day in band camp, me and my sister, we went up in the mountains, and then you're just telling him all this crazy stuff, girl. Shut up. That's how they do it though. They sit up here and go, oh, and he is playing. You getting played. I promise you getting played. This is you getting played. when I confront him about it, he says that my life and how I am living it is far more exciting than his. Now, girl, I'm saying this with so much love, all right? Is your life really that exciting? Really? You remember when I made the video this past Monday about you have to, when you give a compliment to a guy, you have to be sincere, because even if you're lying, they will believe you. So we don't want to abuse that power. All right. I mean, you could go up to a guy, seriously, you could go up to a guy who's doing yoga and then feel his biceps and go, ooh. He ain't got not one round bicep. He is just flat like this wall, okay, behind me. And it's like, he'll be like, oh, look at them biceps. Have you been working out? I do yoga. Like, really? Come on. I mean, men fall for a lot of stuff because they don't get told a lot. You know what I'm saying? You should know whether you had lived an exciting life or not. I doubt it very seriously. I mean, I could be lying, girl. Make me a liar. Holla at me. Let me know if that's the case. To me, this is a line. This is a playing line he's using on you to get you to talk more about yourself. And then here's the part where I'm just rolling my eyes. He also admit that he's been hurt by a woman who he gave his heart, mind, and secrets to. He wants to know more about me to make sure that I'm not like her. How do I help him? And you have the nerve. Chat. Hold on, she's not the bad guy here. She got the nerve to email me. Oh, I got a donation? Okay, thank you, Lion Blues. She got the nerve to email me asking how we gonna help this fool. Huh? What'd you say, Chucky? What? Come on now, this ain't cartoons, girl. Come, wait. Let me tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how you gonna help him. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you how you gonna help him. You gonna dump him, okay? Get rid of him. He playing you, girl. He playing you. Oh, Tree. He's so hurt. He's so wounded. How we gonna help him, girl? Oh, we gotta lay our anointed hands on him so he can be blessed and highly favored. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. We must help mend his broken heart. Please, Tree. We must help the less fortunate. Girl, you getting played. You getting played, girl. Come on now. She I hope she doesn't get mad. Clara, please do not get mad at me. It's all in good fun. Girl, I got your back. This is the thing about it, is if I'm having fun with you, that means that I'm looking out for you. I really am looking out for you. But when you say that he admits that he's been hurt before, that means he's broken. You are dating a broken man. Look. Even though what he said was nothing but a line that he just reeled you in with, he's still broken because he's playing games. It's all about, I'm going to let you tell me all your business so that I can know how to manipulate you. I know your weaknesses, I know your strengths, and I know how to gaslight you and to get you to do my bidding. But most of all, how to get into the bedroom and be like, no, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop that, girl. What's wrong with you? Oh my God. So first of all, let's see that we're not going to help him. We're going to help you. Okay. So scratch that part where he says, how do I help him? Trust me. We don't. You're not. Get rid of him, okay? He's playing games. And there's a reason why he's being secretive. And it got nothing to do with I gave my heart to somebody and she took advantage of it. Okay, this is a broken guy, okay? This is the ones I've been warning you about from the manosphere. Stay away from these secretive, broken men. You telling him all your business and he ain't telling you nothing. So, this is what I would do. You on the 4th date. If I'm a betting woman and I only place bets that I know I'm going to win, he's going to try to get the cookies. He's just going to try it. He's going to, this is how I wish I was here so I can see how he's reacting to you and relating to you. Like when you guys kiss, are the hands wandering everywhere down there? You know what I'm saying? Do you find yourself having to, resist his advances? Are you guys in situations where he can take advantage of the fact that there's no witnesses? I'm not saying he's going to violate you or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, when you're in a car or his car, or he tell you to come sit in his car and listen to some tunes or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do, in a car in the back parking lot of a restaurant. So what I'm saying is that to me, this is just a way of how to get to know you so he can use you for his bidding. But what I would do is when he tries those moves or any of those moves, and that's what I'm saying, he looks like he's going to try to use your psyche, the things you do that you have told him to get in there. And so once he try it, I would just say, you violated my trust. You think I'm some kind of whore. I'm about out of here. You're not the one for me. It's over. Get out of it. Or you could do what I do, because see, you sound like you're so trusting and loving and this and the other. So I always have to give two sides of the story, because that's not something I would do. It sounds like you're so nice that you need an excuse to get rid of him. I don't need no excuse. First of all, I would be like, hey, I just realized you're broken. You're just broken goods. You're beyond repair at the moment. You need some counseling. I don't need you adding more trauma to my life. So this is the deal. I can't be with a man I don't know much about. You could be a serial killer and you could have roofied my drink and no one knows where you live, where you work. They don't even know how to find you, nothing. They don't know nothing about you. And I can just become missing. So I don't trust you. You are not so openly, you're not giving. And the fact that you don't trust me, because he told you right here that he wants you to tell all your business, everything about you, and yourself and your life, your past and present, and even maybe even your future, so that he can know if he can trust you. So he wants you to give you all your stuff so he can see if he can trust you. That's first of all, that's selfish. And this is one-sided. So where's this equal exchange here? Where is the mutual respect, and most of all, trust? There is no trust in it. He doesn't trust you. All right? And he doesn't respect you. He definitely don't respect your intelligence, but based upon the way you wrote this, I see why you're not giving him any reason to do so. But see, that's why you email me this question, because I'm about to help you out. But get rid of him. And don't go in that, well, everybody should give a second chance, this and the other. The man has no good intentions, and he's letting you know right up front. Okay? This has red flags all over it, and I'm so disappointed that you didn't see that. And when I look at emails like this, it makes me think, what am I doing wrong, or how can I help you all see what I see? Okay? that I think this is what I definitely always think, like, how can I get you ladies to see what I see when you get these busters, these losers, okay, that come into your life and play this. And like I said, y'all on the 4th date, this many fingers, that's a lot. And now you want to perform community service by helping him. Child, no. I'm sorry, I'm about to go get to the super chat. It was a super chat, right? Okay, there we go. Okay. Is this a question? I'm interested in dating this guy who is okay, you're asking a question. As a man doesn't. Hold on, I'm going to get to your question in a minute. Hold on a second, Mark. I'm going to get to you in a minute. As a man, dude don't sound resilient. Part of shooting your shot involves being hurt. We've all been hurt, but the strong don't let the pain stop them. Oh, I like that. But the strong don't let the pain stop them. That's a nice thing. I agree with this, JP. But the strong don't let the pain stop them. I like that. I like that. But the strong don't let the pain stop them. I agree. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay. Just my commentary. Yeah, I like that. But the strong don't let the pain stop them. Man, that is so powerful. I guess I'm taking it to so many levels because I always have judged people who have let other women and men hurt them and their entire world just stops. They don't want to date no more. They don't want to get in a relationship anymore because they are broken or damaged. Damaged goods if they're women, broken if they're men. So it's like they let all of these things hurt them to the point where they're now acting out of fear or anger or both. And that's because they're weak. You know what I'm saying? One of the things I have to admit in Muay Thai is that I've gotten kicked and punched a lot, and I have left the ring extreme pain, but I never stopped. You know what I'm saying? And now the kicks, because I have a lazy leg, that's why I'm always kicked, because I don't lift my leg up for blocking. After a while, that area that you've been kicked in so much, now you have built a tolerance for it, but you also have learned to react. You have learned to, I'm trying to do a BJJ Muay Thai move. You just learn how to like block, you learn how to do those blockage. And yeah, I like that. Okay, let me read Mark's, hold on. Thank you, Lion Blues, for letting me know these are here. Okay. Mark says, I'm interested in dating this guy who is a friend/mentor to me, but his last relationship ended horribly because he caught his ex on OnlyFans. Wait a minute, his ex, hold on. See, this is what I like. Mark is in here. Mark, he has an OnlyFans page or he's subscribed to an OnlyFans page. Which one is it, Mark? He has an OnlyFans page or he subscribed? Most men get on that horse before they even break up. I don't think so. The guy he was dating had an OnlyFans page. How do you not know your man got a OnlyFans page? Okay. Let me read this again. Now that I got the context, hold on a second. I'm interested in dating this guy who is a friend mentor to me, but his last relationship ended horribly because he caught his ex on OnlyFans. So, Mark, does he constantly talk about the ex? Does he talk about the ex and the betrayal? To me, I'm getting the sense that he should stay a friend. I'm getting the sense he should stay a friend. That's what I feel. He must have subbed because he told me he saw a scene of him with whoa. Yeah. Keep him as a friend and mentor. No wonder Jasmine said, "Oh my gosh, lol." Don't cross that line. I'm gonna tell you something. When you attract somebody, when you attract someone that would degrade their body like that, it kind of says a lot about you. Not you, Mark, but your friend / mentor. It says a lot about him. I'm not saying he would do the same thing. Absolutely not. I'm not saying that. But I would say that if it was a man who caught his woman in a gangbang type of scenario where she was getting pounded by 10 or 11 guys, it says a lot about him. We already know what it says about her, but listen, I don't ever want you guys to forget this. Who do you attract in your radar? That's what you got to understand. We all have people that are not detected in our radar, and there are some people who are detected in our radar. I think I don't know if I told you this story before. I think I did. I think I told you guys this story. Maybe I did. Maybe I think I did. I normally tell all these stories about myself. But when I had that staph infection, it's basically like damaged the side of my face. And I was so angry that I almost died. When I went, this was in 2008, so the winter of 2009, I would come back into the gym, and my self-esteem was probably very low at that time. I didn't feel good about myself. I definitely didn't like the way what had happened with my face. I just didn't like that. But, I needed something to prevent me from going into the hospital again, for having that happen to me again. Anyway, after being there for 2 weeks, I never seen this guy at this gym before, ever, at my gym before ever. And he was just like very nice and like flirtatious. And I'm looking at him like, dude, ew. Like, I am not at my best, and you're just... Anyway, long story short, the guy was so sexually aggressive with me. Okay? Every time we're on the phone, it goes to sex. Every time we sending me text messages, it's always some pictures of him, you know what I'm saying, in some kind of position. Or I never got the eggplant picture. He never did go there. But he showed me a picture of his butt where he's laying down on. How do those people take those pictures where you're nude and you lay down and you're taking the picture, but it gets your butt in the frame in the selfie. Not that I'm trying to do that. I just thought, wow, how did he get that camera must have a wide lens, because how do you do that? Anyway, so I was telling, so the first date he wanted to take me on was at his place. He was like, I got a nice condo, you know, it's in a very nice uppity area of the town, blah, blah. And I said, no, I don't want to come to your place for our first date. I was like, if you're worried about the money, can we just, you know, go to the grocery store? Which I think is a cute idea. I've done this before. His wife took that shot. Baby, anyway, so I thought it was like we just go and pick some things up, you know, some foods, and just go for a picnic or something. But then again, it was the winter season, so we couldn't do that. So I guess it didn't matter. I was like, we could just go someplace if money was an issue, which money isn't the issue. Okay. All right. He's the co-owner of a what do you call it? Funeral home. Okay. Anywho, so I was like, you're making all these. So I just basically just called him out on it. I was like, you're making all these sexual advances to me. You're giving me all these sexual hints. You turn into conversation very sexual. You know we're not having sex. He was like, I don't care about, you know, the damage on your face. That's going to heal. I said, yeah, it is going to heal. Okay. But I'm not in that headspace at the moment. Now, if that's what you're just looking for, then I'm afraid you're just going to have to get somebody else. And I never heard from him again. And I took the time to say, why was he in your radar tree? Why did, under any other circumstances, a man like that would see me as invisible? I would never catch him in the radar. But you have to look at yourself like vibrations, okay? You can vibrate at a 0 or a 10. It all depends upon your self-esteem, how you feel about your self-worth, your health, okay? And your current state of mind. Are you stressed or are you happy? Are you sad or are you enlightened or excited? All of these things will determine who is in your radar and who finds you in their radar. Okay? So when I think about my mental state, low self-esteem at the time, low self-worth. I mean, I was just messed up and I was very angry with myself. I am Miss Health Nut, and for the first time in my life, I had let my internal health go to where I'm hospitalized. Okay. So I'm down on myself, and I felt like I let myself down. So I'm vibrating at a very low frequency. And due to the fact that I'm vibrating at a very low frequency, I am attracting the same type of people who are also vibrating at that same level. Now, that's not the case now. You see what I'm saying? I am vibrating at a very high frequency. So if let's say for instance, that guy and I was to never meet and he was to see me on the treadmill today, he would never approach me because he's not in my radar. Did that make sense? Did that make sense? He's not in my radar. You have to have a frequency that attracts certain people. So that's what I'm saying. Back then, my frequency was low, so I attracted garbage men. And by the way, you're not always at the right frequency. This is how come you have to check yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. Where am I here? Where am I here? How do I feel about myself right now? You know what I'm saying? You got to check yourself. And then when that situation happened, it made me go, holy smokes. I need to stay away from any and everybody dealing with the opposite sex until I get this right. Once I get this right, my frequency will elevate, will rise, and then I will be invisible to him. He will be invisible to me. My radar won't even detect him. He could be standing right there, and my radar will be like, doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. You see what I'm saying? But my king, doot, 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 doot. You see how that works? So in conclusion, Mark, something's going on with him that he's dealing with right now where he needs to stay a mentor. He needs to stay a friend because he attracted that type of person that would degrade their body so badly that it is a reflection of how he feels as an individual. Okay. Okay, Lion Blues didn't say anything else about a bad. Okay, all right. So let's go on to the next question. All right, next question. It's from a guy this time. This is a good question, and I don't think I'm gonna have an answer for him. And I apologize ahead of time. His name is Timothy. Tree, I saw your video about dating a Christian who was not a practicing Christian at the time. While you two were dating, he was saved again and asked you to do the same. I'm in the same position, but the other way around. I'm a Christian and my girlfriend is an atheist. I see signs of you coming back to being a child of faith, a child of God. I want what is happening with you to happen with her. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. For those of you who don't know, this sounds like a tater. And a while back, and I mean a long while back, I was in a very loving relationship with a Christian. He knew I was agnostic, and he was not really like a hardcore Christian, I guess you could say. Didn't go to church. Just didn't really do anything that made him Christian-y. Anyway, I fell madly in love with this man. He fell in love with me. We were getting really serious to the point of marriage was talked about often. And one day, I guess according to him, God called him back and he got rebaptized. Yeah, I wanted to say Bible thumper, that shizzle, but I wanted to be nice. I was going to say Bible thumper. I really was going to say Bible thumper, but I was trying to be nice because I think that's... Anyway, he started to I started to notice a change in him where, okay, first of all, the sex stopped. Then the Christian music, which was not believe it or not, the Christian music was not an issue. Okay. Reading the Bible, going to Bible studies, and then he would do this on his own. And I supported him, you know what I'm saying? I didn't put a stop to it. I didn't, well, how could I? Come on now. But anyway, long story short, he started asking me to come to Bible study with him, come to him in church, and I would do it, but I felt nothing. Like I just could not. The problem, this is not a problem. I refuse to lie. I could have done the dishonest thing, which is not my style, and be like, yeah, praise Jesus. I still got my man, but praise Jesus. It was like, he was a really good man too. Really loved this man, loved him. Hurt my heart to lose him to Jesus. And he was like, I just try. And at the time I was like, I just can't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love you too much to lie to you. And if you want a Christian, you deserve a Christian. And we broke up. No, we were never married. We were, yeah. So anyway, that's what happened. Now, here it is, 2021. I can feel myself coming back to the church because the last time, and my taters, like I said, my taters who have been with me for so many years, they kind of heard the story before. But my sister is born again, and she's, my German sister, not my biological sister. And I went to her church and had a great time. And if you really want to know, I think I fell in love with the community of the church than the church itself. And I came back to Georgia in hopes of finding that. So I went on this church tour, and it resulted in nothing because I could not find what I was exposed to in her church. And so, but still, I have no problem. Like Unique Laura listens to a pastor. I subscribe to his channel and everything like that, and I like it. And I think if I really want to be honest here, okay, I think what's happening is that I am connecting to my grandmama, and I'm connecting to the loving feelings that I had within the Christian community. If I'm being brutally honest, I miss that community. I miss that that love from that community. I do. I really do. And it's like I feel myself getting drawn to that. That's totally different than actually believing in it. Now, will it change my faith? Will it be to the point where I'm like, I'm a Christian again, I'm a believer again? Who knows? I don't know. All I know is I'm drawn to the community, the love. I'm drawn to the unity, because I have, during the whole COVID epidemic, I have really envied Christians. I never said this before out loud. I really envied the struggle that they have been enduring with the powers that be telling them that they can't worship anymore. And they're going against all odds that to congregate together, to be together. And I think you can see that in one of the videos I did where they open up the casino, but they close the church. And so the church decided to rent a room in the casino, and everybody was in there praising the Lord. And I thought that was so beautiful. I thought it was so great how they was just still, when you go through trials and tribulations as a group, it makes it the bond stronger. It makes the bond tighter. And I envy them. And I think now they are more of a family, a tight-knit family, now more than ever. If that makes any sense. So I can't answer your question honestly, because this is a different situation now. And it's important for you, and this is coming from me, by the way, it's important for you as a Christian that you be with someone that's you're equally yoked. It states in the Bible, it states in your Bible, you must do this. You know ahead of time that, hey, this is a woman who doesn't believe in what you believe in. And it is important that you be with someone that you want to have the same faith, because and I don't know this about you, Timothy, but what if you want to have kids? Okay, are you gonna that's gonna be pretty challenging. I mean, you want your children as a Christian man to also be Christian. Like, if they're coming from their mother, she has a stronger influence on your children than you do, because the first teacher of children are their mothers. If she doesn't say grace before each meal or make them say grace, she's going to have to do it, because it's kind of hypocritical she fixed them their breakfast or their lunch, and then she's like, okay, say your grace before you eat, and then she's just not doing nothing. Children are not stupid. People think that they are, but they're not. They're going to pick up and say, Mommy, why you don't do it? And they're going to oh, well, Mommy doesn't believe in the Sky Daddy. Then they're going to be like, I don't believe in the Sky Daddy either. So you're going to have an issue because you want your children to grow up Christian and bearing the faith, and then here it is, the mom doesn't believe in that, and they're going to follow her path sooner or later. As they grow up, they may change their mind, but understand this is the reason why men have to be careful who they have babies by, because the woman that bears their children, bears their seed, is their first teacher. You get some stupid woman pregnant, guess what? She gonna teach stupid things to your kids, and they too gonna be stupid, okay? Sorry, that's just how it is, all right? And if you want your children to be Christian, then I'm just sorry, dude. I'd rather you... and I know it hurts. I've been through it. It hurt bad to lose my man to Jesus. It was so painful, but I loved him too much to lie to him, and you're just going to have to make some decisions. You're going to have to, because here's the truth. You know what I'm saying? If she has no interest and she has gotten to that position where she don't even see herself turning back to Christianity, I mean, I would have to say start slowly removing your feelings. It's just gonna, woo! You don't want it won't end well for you. It won't end well for her. If your faith is important. But even looking at this, and this is me though. I understand. This is me saying this to you. I'm not a Christian, okay? In the end, okay, it's not fair to children that if you decide to ignore it and be like, we're gonna work through it, blah blah. It's not gonna work. It's just not going to work. It's just not. You're going to have to understand that you guys are just putting off the inevitable. It's such a bad thing. I know this doesn't answer your question, but I don't know her. I don't know how deep into the atheism, she is. But what made it sure for me that it was never going to, at that time, Christian. I went from Christian to the Nation of Islam, from the Nation of Islam to Sunni. Okay, and then after Sunni, I started to study paganism. I started to study Taoism. I started studying even more the Moorish Science Temple of America. Okay, I started studying a lot of other faiths. Wicca. I think paganism and Wiccan is the same thing. I started studying all of this stuff, and then and even voodoo. I started to study all this stuff, and then at the end, I was like, all this stuff is a bunch of hocus pocus. So that's how I came to the point where I'm like, I understand what religion is. I understand what spirituality is, Buddhism too. I understand all of this is, and it is all for the individual. You see what I'm saying? It all serves a purpose. Okay, let me see what you guys are. Sorry, Timothy. Let me see what you guys are saying. I was pagan when I was younger. Yeah, I thought Wicca was pagan. I had to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute, Wicca is paganism. Yeah. Wicca is newer, but still technically paganism. Okay, I think the people who call Halloween evil are annoying and killjoys. Magic. I was very set in my ways about religion because of what I was taught. I was raised in Islam, then spent 4 years as an atheist, and now I'm a apathetic agnostic. Yeah, I'm into agnostic. At first I was like agnostic atheist. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm open to have some changes, but yeah, that's about it. Okay, so let's read some more questions here. That was a hard one. That was a little hard one there, guys. Okay. All right, here's another one. How do I get along with my husband's female best friend? Have been good friends with her for who has been? I'm sorry, girl. This is from Julia. Has been good friends with her for years, but I'm not sure how to deal with it. How do I get along with my husband's female best friend? Girl, what is your husband doing with a female best friend? And it sounds like her husband's best friend was what? How is he? I'm not gonna answer this one. I need some questions. The reason I can't answer this one, how is she the best friend before you, girl? You leaving some context out. Am I not the only one? Like, there's a whole lot of context out of this one, right? Your husband has a female best friend. How, girl? How? How does that work? And it sounds like she was the best friend before you came along. What? What? No. Something. So there's a lot of content. I can't answer this question. See, this is what I'm talking about. I need more context to this. I need to answer some follow-up questions to this because I'm like, female best friend? And you're asking me how do you get along with her? Meaning that you're not getting along with her? And if you're not getting along with her, that tells me a lot. Like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, it sounds like she's the second choice. I'm doing a lot of assumptions here because I'm not here to ask questions to her, okay? But ladies, let me just be real here, okay? Let me just be real here, all right? There is no female best friend with my husband. There is no best female friend with my husband. I am the best friend. You understand? I'm the female. There is no female best friend. So listen to me. Listen to me, ladies, okay? Because holy smokes, you gay ladies are falling for a lot of craziness. My best friends, who are all female, okay? I have one that's a gay, all right? But he over there in Europe, Austria to be exact. But my female besties are going to be my husband's friends too, and his friends, including his besties, are going to be my friends. Now, if they don't get along, that's fine. But when it comes to the opposite sex, all right, let's use my gay male friend in Austria. He comes to America. Now, yes, he's gay. But let's change it up again. Let's change it up a little bit and make him straight. Sorry, the thought about that was just... Let's pretend he's straight. If you've seen him, you'll be like, how laughable that is. Okay. First of all, it's disrespectful as a married woman to have a straight man that I'm confiding in instead of my husband, who's my best friend. So when a heterosexual man or homosexual man, doesn't matter, he has to befriend us both out of respect for our union. And I, as the woman, should respect my husband and never divulge anything to my male best friend that I don't divulge to my best friend, which is also my husband. He comes number one. All right? He comes number one. So when my male friend comes and he has a problem, he is going to talk and ask advice from the both of us. Not, hey girl, let's go have some drinks or some lattes and let's go talk about our issue. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Like for example, truth, this is what's going on right now. My female best friend, when she met her husband, okay, he's my best friend too. And if you notice when I talk about my godchildren, I always say my best friends. Now, what they never do, I would never allow it if they tried me, but I would never allow him to talk about her to me and her talk about him to me without each one of them being present. Because one, that is unfair to them. Two, it's unfair to me. Because now you put me in a position where I got to take sides. No. So they don't tell me anything about the other unless that other person is there to listen to it. which has happened a couple of times. Okay. Yeah, I see the donation. Thank you, Lion Blues. I see the donation. So with that being said, I would never been his best friend if it wasn't for her. But even then, we're not that close of best friends like his male friend, because there is no crossing the line. And if he and I are out somewhere, she knows first. So if we're like at the gun range, okay, she already know we're there together. All right. So there's no such thing as there's no such thing. Now, of course, she don't have to do that with him, and it doesn't matter if I'm bisexual, or that she doesn't never have to do that with him. We never cross that line. We never cross that line. So when you ask me a question, how do I get along with when you ask me this question, how do I get along with my husband's female best friend? Baby, what is you doing? I don't even understand this. This is so much follow-up I gotta come into. JP says, as far as priorities are concerned, spouse come first. Always, always, always. The husband always comes first. The wife comes first too. You see what I'm saying? So there is no, how do I get along with there is no female best friend. I'm the best friend. You understand this? But it sounds to me that you allowed this to happen while he was courting you. I don't care if she's a lesbian either. You guys, I saw somebody say, well, what if she's a lesbian? It doesn't matter. She's a woman. No. If she doesn't get along with me, there is no getting along with my husband. Years back, I heard a woman say that her husband is her best friend and no other man is her best friend. And she was accused of being insecure. Ever heard of that? Nah, because I don't hang around liberals. I don't hang around liberals. Tweet, do you think two gay men can lead a traditional relationship? Not trying to play ID politics, but I feel my values differ from the gay majority. It depends on what you mean by tradition. If we're talking about conservative tradition, no. However, you can still live, because if they're going to play, you're going to have to play identity politics, actually, because you're going to have to play a traditional, but there isn't any traditional gay relationship, though. That's the thing. There is none. to be perfectly honest, you're just gonna, I would take the word tradition out, and I would do like a I'm trying to find a good word, because it would have to deal with monogamous. There's no swinging. There's no exchange here with partners. Man, that's a hard one. I don't have an answer for you. I'm so sorry, Kyle. I don't have an answer for you. I never dated a liberal or a leftist. Exclusive. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, it had to be an exclusive relationship. See, here's the thing. There's a lot of, and we're talking about the gay community, there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of issues in that community, just like the black community. We're just talking about, one is a gay community, one is a black community. And if you truly separate yourself from the community, you write your own rules. Just like I separated myself from the black community. As bad as them Negroes don't want me to go nowhere, as bad as they try to convince me with this Jedi mind trick that never works, that I'm still part of the community, even though I'm like, how, Sway? How am I? Explain. Just because my skin? Just because I got nappy hair? That makes me... Shut up. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. So there's that. Old-fashioned relationship? No, it wouldn't be old-fashioned. Kyle said, it's fine, Tree. Thanks for a tip. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Because you cannot separate, and I'm just being honest here, you just cannot separate the religious aspect of conservatism. And however, since the Republicans are playing ID politics, you would just have to separate yourself from the community and just write rules that revolve around tradition amongst a heterosexual couple. There we go. All right, there we go. You will separate yourself from that community and therefore construct your relationships based on conservative values and traditional standards. So that's I am a teenage boy and my mom won't let me break up with someone because she is a Christian. What do I do? How old are you, Raymond? Oh, you don't identify with the alphabet gang? Good, good. You're 17? Well, Raymond, this is what you're going to have to do, sweetie. You're going to have to work on getting a job, being independent, and get out of your mama's house. I may be laughing, but I'm dead serious. When you're a man, you don't have no one tell you what to do, including your mama, when you have your own place. And it's really easy if you think it, if you look at it. See, right now, I have some bad news for you. As long as you underneath your mother's house, in your mother's house, under your mother's rules, she gets to tell you what to do. She's going to get to tell you what to do. You should work on first of all, I don't know if you have a job or not, but if you don't, get one and start saving. And I mean hustle to the point like you got 2 jobs, and then you get to make friends, male friends that you can roommate with, and then get out. What I don't like what mothers are doing now is that they are pampering their sons to stay in the house for as long as they want. I never liked that. I never looked into that. I looked down upon that, whatever. But there's nothing you can do about your mother telling you who you can date and who you can't date. Because you in her house. Be a man. Get out of her house. If you got a male best friend, because I know it can be scary. Trust me, I've been there. You and a best friend of yours can work a job, and you two can get you can get a studio apartment together, and you sleeping on a mattress on the floor. And then, when it comes to privacy, you can do this. Now, By the way, I'm about to date myself with this idea, but this worked when I used to have roommates. If you don't know the times when you can't come in, and let's say for instance there's a time you met a girl, you put a sock on the doorknob that lets you know that you got a girl in there and to don't be knocking, you know what I'm saying? Cause you got some company. And then the person will either text you and let you, your roommate, your best friend or whatever will text you and let you know, hey guys, it's okay to come on in here. Now, I'm not telling you to do that because I'm just giving you some ideas. I'm trying to sell you on getting out of your mama's house. Because I don't see nobody else selling you on it. I don't see these stupid men out here, okay, that's giving all these bad advice on, how to hate women. I don't see them well, hold on. There are some. I see some from the black pill community, but I don't see nobody else telling boys, you're 70 years old, and I don't see nobody teaching you how to get out of your mama's house and be your own man. Yeah, when my son turned 18, the Navy told me straight up, he's 18. He don't report to you anymore, but he's better. He's a better man for it. Yeah. I mean, you 17. It's time for you to get out of your mama's house. But you have to plan for it, Raymond. You have to plan for it. I need you to write it down. I'm sorry, I'm old school, so I like to write stuff. This is like I got paper every day because I write stuff down. I've been trained that way. But what you can do is you can open up your notepad, you can open up your phone, and you can do a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. Plan A, get a job, okay? You get a job. Plan B, save your money. Plan C, talk with your best friend or talk to another friend of yours and see who is keen to having an idea of getting an apartment together if you don't want to do it alone. Now, if you want to do it alone, good to you, okay? All right. Now, plan D is to find what area you want to move to and find out how much that rent is going to cost. And whatever the rent is going to cost, if you're going to live with a roommate, then you should see how much your end is going to cost and how much his percentage is going to cost. And then you also have to do the utilities. So in other words, you need to add up how much is it going to cost for you to be on your own and how much you need to make to do that. And then how much miscellaneous money you have to either go on dates or to buy games or stuff like that. You have to have a plan. I don't want you to go out there and go, I'm leaving, and you don't have a plan on a transition to go to. So you're 17. That gives you an entire year. Well, provided that you're not turning 18 this year. I don't know, whatever. All right. But you should start now strategizing on saving enough money. And listen, you should have 6 months rent saved in your bank account. And don't you touch that money for nothing. That money is there for you to pay your rent. Not your utilities, your rent. Because you can live without electricity. There's these things called candles. All right. And you could live without water if you want to go to the public bathrooms in McDonald's or whatever. But you can't live out on the street. Then you got to go back to your mama with your head hang down low. So have 6 months rent paid off. And then have 6 months rent stashed in the savings. And then when you're looking for a place to stay, you need to know where you want to stay. And you need to see how much it costs to rent. And then on top of that, you need to estimate the utilities that it costs to live there. And don't forget to include the internet fees. Welcome to adulthood. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next question we have here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. You're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to. These are the kind of calls I need. I need calls when you want to ask me how you're gonna deal with your husband's female best friend. Okay. The next one is. I found out this is Langley. What a name. Langley. I found out that my boyfriend lied to me about smoking herb, marijuana. She got marijuana in parentheses. During the courting phase, I asked him directly if he ever used meth, cocaine, crack, heroin, speed, acid, marijuana, etc. He said that the only thing he tried and used was marijuana. I asked if he was still smoking it and when was the last time he had a hit. He said no and that he hadn't smoked it in years. I bumped into his sister early today. And by the way, this was sent to me earlier this week, so I have no idea. I sent her an email saying, "Hey, you still, so this is still ongoing right now." I bumped into his sister earlier today, and we had a chat about our relationships with our boyfriends. When she bumped into his sister, her boyfriend's sister, when she said, "How do you deal with my brother staying high so much?" When she said this, my heart sinked. Long story short, turns out he lives a double life on the internet. Clutch your pearls, ladies. Clutch your pearls. Oh, no. He has 2 social media personalities. One is dedicated to platforms that revolve around animal rescue, his dogs, and family along with friends. The other platforms deal with his other personality that deals with friends, drinking, strippers, football, and the love for Mary Jane. I love her just the same. Mary Jane. I live up, get it, baby, baby, same. I'm so devastated that I've been avoiding his calls all day. Any advice would be helpful, thanks. So you were in a relationship with a weed head girl you didn't know? How does that work? Hold on. This is an easy one for me. Look at y'all scandalous. Synced. Roach, devil life. Get the F away from me. Look at Baby. I like the guy's alter ego. Shut up, Baby. How do you attract a pothead? She did. That's not the question. That's not the question about how do you attract a pothead. The question is, how do you not know he was a pothead? Her frequency was really low. How do you not know he was a pothead? Listen, everybody I know, and I know a lot of people, but the ones that smoke marijuana smells like marijuana. It is something about, it's just like cigarette smoke. It's in their hair, it's in their clothes, it's in their breath. When you kiss them, how do you not know? I'm trying to figure out, like, there's no way. When you get in his car, you should smell it. When you go over to his apartment, you should smell it. Marijuana is a distinctive smell, okay? Far different than cigarettes. Now, I'm not judging him for smoking marijuana, but apparently that is what you're not interested in. You're not interested in somebody smoking weed. He lied to you, so therefore the trust is gone. And he lives an alternative life, and you found out through his sister. His sister snitched. His sister snitched on him, man. This is really your fault, actually. I'm sorry it is. I've never, under any circumstances, could see how anyone who smokes can just be like, I had no idea. That's just a lie. This is another one of these situations where I could question you to show you where you just basically gave him an out and you gave him excuses and you overlooked it, but you knew if you are not that naive to not see the signs. Now I guess if you really want to know if there's any drug that is easy to, if you don't know about the behavior of the drug, if there's any drug that's easy to hide, it's cocaine. But if you're not used to the person playing with their nose, constantly sniffling, and then those highs are really high, like I know in New York, as a matter of fact, there's some people in the Wall Street industry that are heavy into cocaine. It's like they need it. You can tell, but to the average person, you can't tell. With the women I've known in the past during my domination days, you know what I'm saying? Easy to tell. They take a bump in your dungeon and whatever, and to me, if there's any drug that is a little more concealable, it's cocaine, in my opinion. It's cocaine. But marijuana, because here's the deal. I wonder, has he ever came over? Because if it sounds like if you guys either don't spend a lot of time with each other or you do spend a lot of time with each other, he has to be high. Do you think he's just like calm? You think he's just chilling out? You think he's just like a level-headed? Like, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Whatever. Let me see what you guys are saying. Sound like his sister was giving the girl heads. Probably that shizzle. Probably, or she probably did a cold snitch and didn't even know. I hid smoking weed and cigarettes for 2 months. I don't like girls that smoke. Had to sacrifice around her when I won the heart. How did you? Bambi. Bambi, I know you couldn't successfully hide that for no 2 months. I used to smoke cigarettes. I hate it. Don't get me wrong, but marijuana is so much worse. Now you can eat your marijuana. I'm loving the chocolate bars. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why, if he loves marijuana so much, why doesn't he get the edibles? Marijuana is hard to ignore. She's being willfully ignorant of. I know it is. I know it's like nobody can be on weed and you not know. Okay? Come on now. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. There's no way you can sit up here and be like, I didn't know she was on weed. I didn't know it. I can't say much about Spain. Other than, okay. Okay. So what is the solution? Did I give her a solution? I don't think I gave her the solution. Oh, no, I didn't give the solution. I'm devastated that I've been avoiding his calls all day. I'm devastated that I've been avoiding his calls all day. I don't... What you gonna do though? I mean, you're gonna put up with it? I can't really give you any advice because I could not put myself in this situation. I don't think my frequency would ever get that low that I would attract somebody who does drugs. Real talk, real talk. And I think the reason why is because of my upbringing. My father taught me a lot about drugs. And we got a chance to see how it affects people on the streets as well as on VHS tapes. So, and so drugs is a hard line with me, and even though I have some dearly loved male friends that need it for PTSD, that's just different. And they don't even smoke it until they're either stressed or to help them calm down at night. So they're using it for medicinal purposes. I think they also I think one of them moved to CBD oil now instead of dealing with marijuana too much. But well, if that is zero tolerance. Okay, so here's my advice. If you have zero tolerance for marijuana, there's only one thing you can do: break up with him if that's your zero tolerance level. But I blame you because there's no way he could be a weed head and you not know. Now, I don't know if you told me about him having two different personalities and two different platforms, you know what I'm saying, to make him look like the bad guy. Okay, he's bad for lying to you. That's what he's bad for. But you're to blame because I'm sure there were lots of signs of him smoking marijuana or being high, and you just ignored it. I don't know. I would have to, I don't know. I mean, I would love for you ladies. Listen, so I'm going to put this out here. So if any of you, see, I can best help you all when I can, ladies, I can best help you when I can ask follow-up questions. And listen, I need to provide some content for my viewers, so you get basically free advice. Good advice, by the way. Okay, there's nothing I have given out that's basically bad advice. There's a couple of questions I couldn't ask because I don't know the follow-up to it. I need some context to it. I need to ask some follow-up questions. But if you are interested, you can it'll be discreet as far as the phone call goes. You can I can give you a phone number you can call. We can record it and then basically play it. And then you can listen to the advice. But there's a lot of other questions I have to ask. And like with this one right here, I can ask my first question to you was, you didn't know, you had no signs that he was smoking, none whatsoever. So with the situation like this, I'm able to ask questions and then basically give you back and forth before actually giving you sound advice. Okay. All right. Any questions in the chat? I think that's it. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lied. I have another question here. Hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying before I get to this. That's another question. Okay, y'all laughing at Bambi Dog. Okay. All right, so here we go with the next question. Man, I thought I was old. I thought I was done. Looks like I got more questions than I thought. My boyfriend is still close to his ex-girlfriend, Tree. He left, she left him for another woman. Yes, she's bisexual, and now she's single again. Should I be suspicious? Hold on. These can't be conservatives calling me. This sound like a libertarian. This sound like a centrist. There's no way this is a right winger asking me these questions. Your boyfriend's still friends with his ex-girlfriend and left his ass for another woman. Because she's bisexual. This is it. Which one of you centrists sent me this stupid question? Stop laughing. Which one? Okay. Hey, I poop sneaky cats. This sounds like a stupid question that one of my centrists sent me. They know I don't like them because they flippy floppy fishes, okay? They swim in any direction that pleases them. Because I'm thinking to myself, no right winger would sit up here and send me this silly question. Y'all sending me this silly. Did Tree cuss out any roaches? No, I didn't cuss out any roaches. No, Jamal, I got a centrist sent me a silly question. I'm not even going to answer it. I'm not. This is the right winger show. Thank you very much. Y'all, listen. Y'all getting on my nerves, seriously. Y'all really getting on my nerves. Listen. Go to these liberal relationship coach and ask them these old stupid questions. I can tell it. I can tell now. I can easily tell you guys. Hold on. I got my last question. My last question. So I'm not gonna ask that question. That's such a centrist question. That's such a centrist question. All right. How do I tell my girlfriend about her sister crossing boundaries in our home with her attire and language? I'm a Christian. She is not. Okay. This is a conservative question. All right, woohoo! I got somebody from my side asking me a question. Yay, conservative question. How do I talk to my girlfriend about her sister crossing boundaries in our home with her attire and language? I'm a Christian. She is not. Honey, can't you talk to her? When I think about this, hold on, because whenever I read you guys' questions, I put myself in your position. Okay, as the man in the house, you ain't gotta talk to your girlfriend about nothing. If your girlfriend does not check her sister, that's a red flag. You need to get rid of your girlfriend, but that was baby steps. One step at a time, okay? Because there is no way I'm going to be in the house of my man and have either my family or friend that's a female running in looking like a and dress inappropriate and then talking inappropriately in my house around my man. I'm gonna have to check her. But your girlfriend apparently is not checking her sister. Now, maybe she's not checking her because she's afraid. That's possible. She's probably afraid of her sister. Maybe her sister got something on her. Who knows? She could be blackmailing her. Like, you tell me how to dress, I'm gonna tell him how you cheated. I mean, we don't know. But the one thing is that your girlfriend should be checking her family, okay? But she's not. So then you have to be the man, and you have to check her. Now, this all depends upon your personality. But if I was you as a man, I would first of all give her a very grotesque look, because you have no idea if she's doing this to entice you. Okay? You have no idea if she's doing this to test you. You have no idea why she's dressing inappropriately in front of her sister's man. But if you look at her in a disgusting light and just like, and then tell her like, why do you dress like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, really look down upon it. Make her uncomfortable in your home. That is such an easy thing for me. Oh, Lord, let me tell you something. I am really good at making people I don't like so uncomfortable that they don't want to come back in this. Well, this house is not available for people to come in anymore. But once upon a time, all right, I can make anybody feel uncomfortable where they don't want to come back anymore. And it's not crossing no boundaries. It's more like, ew, you came out the house looking like that? On purpose? You know, you basically gotta look down upon her looking like that. Tell her that you have standards. You're insulting the pets walking around looking like that, and she need to watch her language or get out. You know, you can put your foot down. You're the man. Put your foot down. You're the man. Set the rules. You're the man. You basically are the authoritarian there. You are the disciplinarian there. You tell her how you want your kingdom, how you want your palace, how you want things. And you don't want her in there if she's going to dress a certain way and then use certain language that you find to be gutter. She got to get out and don't come back. So that's the advice I would give. Go ahead and if your girlfriend got a problem with that, get rid of her too. The thing about it is, I would find out before you get rid of your girlfriend. Hold on, listen to me. I would find out why your girlfriend won't check her sister. Does she find this attire to be appropriate? And I think like also, does the sister have something on your girlfriend? I don't know. My thing is that she's family, so she should get checked by her family member first before you even have to intervene. Like the first sight of her or you mentioning, hey, I don't like when Susie Mae walks around here with that halter top. You know, says she's already big in the chest. She got a triple E. Come on, that just doesn't even look right. That's what I would do. Let me see what my chat is saying. If my chat decides something else, they could be looking at something totally different. You gotta be the man and just say it. Establish that this is your home. True. Yeah, she could be tempting him. Lion Blues. I poop sneaky cats. No question here. Don't mind me. I'll be back in the back row of the classroom taking notes as usual, teacher tree. Hello, I poop sneaky cats. Insulted, but yeah, she could be insulting the pets. What if the girlfriend defends the sister? Good question, Lion Blues. We're talking about traditionalism here. This is why that's why I got mad. Like, who sent me that stupid question about this whole boyfriend with the ex-girlfriend that left him for another woman? I'm like, that is so liberal. That's so centrist. Here's the deal. If we're talking about conservatism here, if we're talking about tradition, and your girlfriend defends her dressing, she got to go. Fire her. Get rid of her. Because listen to me. if your girlfriend, you as a man, if you allow your girlfriend to find that type of attire to be acceptable, then what you think she's going to find acceptable in your daughters? See, this is why I said men are stupid, women lie. Men are stupid, women lie. I'm trying to help think for you, dumb men. If she finds this whore attire acceptable, she's going to find that type of dress acceptable in your daughter. I'll never forget this. And you all seen this video, okay? You all seen this video where the mama was taking a picture, was recording the father and the little girl, little cute little girl. These are biracial couples, okay? Okay, biracial couple. White mama, black daddy. Biracial half-breed child, girl, right? So the father is dancing with his daughter. And the little girl turns around, bends over, and begins to twerk in front of her father. And the father grabbed his heart and started backing up in shock. Who saw it? Press 1 if you remember this video. This is an old video too. But here's the deal. The white mom was like, this is so cute. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find that video. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. See if I can find it for you guys. Hold on. See if I can find it for y'all. Let's see. Little girl twerks in front of father. It was so long ago, I may not find it. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna find it. I don't think I'm gonna find it. It's so old. No. She's a tiny little thing too, like a toddler. Let me see. Toddler girl. Let me put toddler down here. She can't even talk. Toddler. Oh, hold on. I found it. Isn't it a shame? I have to put toddler. I had to put little toddler down there in order to find it. Okay. Well, she looks too big to be a toddler though, but hold on a second. She still could be a toddler. Here we go. Watch this. Okay. That's what happens when you get with these liberal women. Okay? That's what happens when you get with these little liberal women. All right? It's not the little girl's fault. She don't know any better. She don't know any difference. Okay? She didn't know. And the mama is laughing, which is egging the little girl on. Okay? Is he seen it? Is he seen as the leader or no? Obviously not. They're in a liberal relationship. This is why I am specific in being a right-wing traditionalist. And this is why I'm saying over and over and over again that you are not going to make me defend liberal relationships. I'm not going to give any advice to liberals. They got enough people doing it for them as it is. But there is no such thing as equal partnership in the house. You know, the man is the one who's in charge. But if you are not good at picking a good man, then maybe you should stay single, baby. Okay? If you suck at picking men, then obviously you're gonna have some reservations. You're gonna be reserved on what type of man you want to be in charge of the home. Okay? But here's the deal. He married her, and with her thinking that it's so cute and so awesome to make sure her little toddler girl learns how to twerk. Twerk. So this is the reason why I said, you know, if the girlfriend defends her sister, get rid of both of them. Because now you're going to have this woman who's going to, if it gets there, it could never get to the point where you marry her. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with these men. You should be able to see this a mile away. There's no excuse for you not to be able to see what type of woman you are dealing with. The red flags are right there slapping you in the face. You just have to pay attention to them. You should have some standards, and maybe you women and men should write down your standards. You should write them down. This is how I want you to dress. This is how I want you to talk. This is how I want you to speak. This is the tone I want. I don't want no yelling. I don't want you as men and women should know what you want in your significant other and stop getting people by default. When I was a toddler, I danced jumping to my toy radio. I carried it around. When my girls were young, I always taught them to be proper young ladies. Thank you, Dorothy. Knock, knock. Who's there? FBI, open up. Girl, what are you doing? Toddlers on what? Tree, now you right, but be careful with these searches. Oh, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. That was not a Google search. That was a YouTube search. That was a YouTube search. I see what you're talking about, though. If anyone's wondering what... Okay. Yeah. So I would, but see, I see a lot of white people envying the black culture, and they're now allowing their children to partake in it. So when I say never deal with anybody from the black community, never deal with anyone that deals with black culture, that doesn't deal with a particular race, because white people tend to be ratchet just like black folks, and white people are tending to embrace the black culture like black folks. And I don't need no wigger. I don't need no black person I don't need no white person. You shouldn't either, that's going to act black and participate in black culture. You know what I'm saying? That's just asking for trouble. All right. That was my last question, by the way. If you would like to donate, I need to start shilling more, guys. Holla at your girl. Streamlabs, Super Chats, it's all welcome. Does anybody have any questions? Because I'm going to be here for the next 5 minutes. And then I'm going to shut it down and work on my video for this Monday. I got to write the script for it. So see you later, Midnight Roll. Later, Tater, Midnight Roll. So, so yeah, this is when you guys have my full attention. Whites enjoyed the culture since Vanilla Ice. Shoot, they've been enjoying the culture since before then. Tree, will you do more investigations on fake cons like Candace Owens? It's nothing else. There's nothing new to talk about with Candace Owens. I mean, everything I have exposed about her has been exposed already. There's nothing new that she's doing that I destroyed Blexit. Once I destroyed just fakes in general, there is no fakes. There is no fake political person that I have interest in coming after. There's a fake red pillar I will come after, but I don't think you guys gonna be that's something I'm gonna be. Well, let me just say it's not like a Candace Owens approach. So that's that. But there's nobody, now that Trump's out of office, there's nothing really to do on anybody. Not at all. Just ordinary, babe. Ordinary. Okay, y'all ain't got no, how can I get black girls without being part of the black? Bambi dog, I know. Hold on, Bambi. I know you not asking me no questions. You got a black girlfriend. I'm gonna tell on you. I'm telling. I'm gonna tell. I'm telling on you. I'm gonna tell. She gonna beat your ass too. I'm telling on you. I'm gonna tell. Y'all wasn't here when we saw Baby Dog. We heard, not saw. We heard Baby Dog's girlfriend cuss him out in the background one day when he was on the phone. She had that strong New York accent. She there? Oh, so you trying to what? You trying to get an ass whooping today? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? You trying to get an ass whooping? That's why you try to ask like where you could get a girlfriend from? Huh? Cause I'll tell. Wait a minute. Is she there listening? Hey, Rogue, what's up, girl? Where you been? How you doing, girl? What's up? We about to leave soon. Did you ever talk about EDP455? He's a black YouTuber who got caught trying to see a 13. That's nigga news. I don't know. Okay, to answer your question, I don't know who that is. But once you said black YouTuber, I just realized I don't deal with the nigga news. That's nigga news. I mean, people trying to tell me Tariq Nasheed is canceled. I'm like, no, he ain't. I ain't got to go to black YouTube to know he ain't canceled. But for real, how do you meet black men who aren't associated with the black? Jamal is, hold on. Are you serious, Grace? We have a few here. Jamal is not associated with the black community and he's black. But then again, he's in the Caribbean, so I guess he don't count. I got another black tater in here that's not associated with the black community. Jesus, I can't even. JP, you're black? I kind of don't believe that. For real, how do you... Oh, okay, I read that already. I don't believe you. You had a baby, Rogue? Oh, girl, you had a baby. Oh my God, you had a baby, girl. you. Rogue had a baby. Rogue had a baby. Yay! I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. And her name is Tree. She better not have named that girl Tree. She better not have done that. Okay, well, since you was somewhere having babies, I mean, I guess we can let you slide with not being here. That's a good excuse for not being here. So, congrats on that. So, anyway, I might do a surprise stream tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm so glad my internet is working, man. I hate when it's not working. Oh, I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta go to the grocery store. Yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store. Tree, do you remember when you said you don't believe that I'm black? Yeah. That didn't change. Speaking of baby, does a traditional man have to be in a room with the child as being? No, he doesn't. No. Well, you're right. I'm a quarter black. What is a quarter black? See, I know you fraudulent people pretending to be black. I'm like, I know. It's a behavior. It's like I can sense it. Octoroon. What's your other races, Rogue? You're white? That makes her white then. You're a white. If you're a quarter black, then the rest of you is white. I'm all the way black myself. Okay, JP. Don't just sit there. Dang it. Get to the grocery store. I know. I'm about to go in a minute. My mom is Salvadorian. My dad is half black, half Mexican. Holy sh! Woo! You're a mutt. And my husband is white. And so you got a white baby. Yay. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, your kids are American, but I'm sure they look white. There's nothing wrong with that. Shut up, Bambi. Tell me something, I'm black a few nights a week. It doesn't work like that. It only works with women. It only works with... That only works with women. Only women can say, I have some black in me, or I have some Jew in me, okay? Because I had sex with a Jew last night. Only women can say that. All right. Okay. I am about to go. I just realized I gotta go to the grocery store. And then I gotta come back and write this script. So I'm black for tax purposes. Yeah, hey, get the money the best way you can. All right, guys, listen. New video coming out maybe Monday. If I can get this script written today, it'll be ready on Monday. But I gotta go to the grocery store, so we'll see how that works out. So until then, I had a really good time. The video will be put on private. Let me do that right. Let me do the hold on a second. I want to thank everybody who donated. I really appreciate that. That is very nice of you to do this. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. So without further ado, guys, I will see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I may have a secret stream on Saturday. If not, I'll see you on Sunday on my political channel. Okay. So without further ado, you guys, have a good one. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. If any woman would like to, any lady would like to do a one-on-one question with me, let me know by sending me an email. Go to treeoflogic.com and then go to the contact page and then send me a message from there. Okay. Until then, you all take care. Bye. Bye. Later, taters. Later.
Check it. When I come in the place, excitement. Like a plain watch took the Jacob and iced it. Plain E coming through in the purest form. On some Streisand shit. When a star is born, I might rock a fake diamond watch for the scening. You rob me, end up dead for no reason. I approach those wanna cramp my style. When I ask, they be like, huh? Like a juvenile, crack a smile, say a rhyme that's straight out cold. Strong enough to grab you with a chokehold. So what y'all want? Don't dare taunt, or I leave you in back of somebody's restaurant. Laying flat with the rats and cats. By a cardboard box where the bums be at. And one more thing, for those wanna bite my shit, I hope you choke and no one give me the Heimlich. Dead. Onassis, Aristotle, on the mic, paint a picture that would awake Picasso. Yeah, you can't be believing it. You imagining you and to me are both seeing shit. No matter what the deal, the money, money. No matter how we feel, the money, money. Without or with the steel, the money, walk around with a fat bank roll. Get the money, money, nigga. No matter what the deal, the money, money. Yeah, no matter how we feel, the money, money.